Criticism is critical sometimes for success. So that sounds awesome. Criticism, being critical for success. And the reason that I say that is sometimes it's the criticism that gets the shoulders to go back that allows us to be able to do more than even we knew we can do. I have a really good memory of teaching about 20 C-suite professionals. It was a very challenging workshop in itself because it was about language. And they came in with an idea in their head about how we were going to work through a module to do with speaking in the boardroom and to being able to not use their mother tongue sometimes in the boardroom like they may do, and to actually be able to challenge within that space. And what happened was I had a different idea. I thought, no, we need to go much deeper than that with the way that we teach language. And so what happened was that expectation versus what I was delivering just wasn't gelling. And we sort of were halfway through the program, working through our booklets, and I could see they were finding it difficult, and then they stopped me because these are professionals. They demand you to be brilliant and to get the most from you. And there's also that bullish component that comes in with leadership at times. And so they were like going around, you're just not landing it, and this isn't working. And so I gave myself a moment to actually pause and say to myself, that really hurt. It was almost like it hit me like something, it was like punching me in the chest, and I could feel myself almost go backwards, but it also pushed my shoulders backwards, which was quite interesting. Because when you're shy, you'll go forwards, but what was happening was also like punches coming at me. My shoulders actually went back, and I didn't go down into this covering state. And I thought to myself, well, let me give myself a chance to see what can I do about this. So I asked for a couple of minutes, literally 2 minutes. And I turned around, I turned my back to them, and I looked at the whiteboard, and I just remember hearing some of them go to get tea or coffee. And I said to myself, what is the purpose of what we're trying to achieve today? What is the intention of this? And how can I make a difference in their lives to really give them the depth, but so that it can land for them? And I stayed focused on what is the purpose and how I was going to achieve it, rather than on the fact that they were criticizing me because I wasn't teaching well or because I wasn't good at what I was doing. And I stayed more focused on the purpose instead. And then what happened is I was able to ideate and come up with a completely different way of teaching this language component, which meant closing their books, taking a piece of paper and getting focused with me. And what happened was that worked beautifully, and the message was a land. So it was a win-win scenario for everyone, because I was able to see that in the moment I could take the pressure and I could ideate and I could still deliver the intention of the session and get it right. And they were able to take away the depth of what I was trying to give around language. Criticism gives you the opportunity to clarify, to simplify, and to really get your message across. And it also gives you feedback as to if it's not getting across. And then you need to take that challenge on and say, what am I going to do about it? Because whatever I create, I can change, unlearn, as they say, relearn, and reapply into a new thing. And it's as quickly as I can do that that shows my level of growth. And that day it was extremely empowering, and it actually caused me to change the whole model of the way that I teach this process. And I'm very grateful for that, because it's helped a whole bunch of other people since then. So criticism for success.